Wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. And Brother Reed with Brother Don wanna wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. We talk about wrestling, it's a fact. And Brother Reed with Brother Don wanna wrestle this and that.
Welcome back to Wrestle This and That. I'm Brother Reek, your host. This is my co-host, Brother
Don Juan.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what time it TI is? It is time.
It's time
for What Do Don Think?
It's all in the brain.
You can see what I'm thinking because I ain't got no hair up here. You can't see what Don think.
Because I got like hair like
you got
here.
tons of hair. And my Lord.
But I did get it cut though. I mean, if you got
Brock Lesnar ain't the beast, he's the beast.
I mean, normally though, like I got a hat on and stuff like that, so you guys didn't get a chance to see how fancy dancy my hair is. But today, I'm giving you a chance.
He been fancy dancing.
It's fancy dancy.
He ain't dancing.
And like a new, like I'm even wearing like a long sleeve shirt and stuff. That's cool.
That's a sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Twins.
You're right. That's what it is.
MC twins. One was tall, the other was short.
Yep.
These twins, black and white.
They're twins.
No doubt. Are we
magic
ready?
will never end.
Yeah, when you're twins.
When you're twins.
Oh my God.
That's what I do. Remember that song?
It sounded like a show that just never got off the ground.
Didn't
In
it?
the friends.
They both got good looking women that.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Yes, they do. Yeah, both of them old. But anyway, moving right along, waiting for a bowl to drop that album.
Here it is.
What do Don thinks? Don.
Yes.
This is a subject that is brawling, been brawling since last week, and that is with everyone in the WWE and in the WWE universe talking about the harsh punishment that the WWE put down on Titus O'Neil. Do you feel the punishment fits the situation, or was it over excessive?
All right, guys. Again, I seen this live on the network when it happened. When I first saw it, it looked like it was a little playful game of, hey, come over here, Vince. Okay. Then my brother tells me about it when I see him at work. He says, hey, did you hear about Titus? I said, no, I didn't hear about Titus. He said he got suspended. All right, so then I saw the video that's very, very hard to see because it's been pulled off of the actual network page. Yes. And I can clearly see that Titus reaches through people to pull Vince towards him. And then I do see Vince shove him, and I do see that automatically it ends right there.
Yes.
Okay. Based off of what we know is a punishment for people who test dirty on drugs. A lot of them don't even get the 90 days. So, if it really is as simple as what I'm being told, that Titus wants Steph to go first.
Ladies first. Yeah.
If that's really true, and you're Vince, and he still grabbed you, okay, and then maybe it is a little unprofessional in the manner that he grabbed you, because he could have said, hey, just let her go first.
And Vince would still shove him. Yeah.
And Vince would have been like, all right, cool. Leave me alone. Don't tap on my shoulder. That's 7 days right there. Yeah. Man, maybe at most, I don't know. On top of the fact that you're telling me now that he got suspended money too.
Yes.
I know that it's an over-excessive penalty, and I think that Vince even knows it's an over-excessive penalty, and Titus definitely knows it's over, and the universe knows it. It definitely is like over-obsessive. I think at the most, man, you give him. You decide which one you're going to give him. If you're going to fine him a bunch of money on top of it.
Okay. Well,
a week a week off of both major shows.
Okay.
Off the road, and then you hit him with that money fine, or you don't hit him with the money fine and you give him 2 weeks.
Well,
I mean, I just don't see anything that is even close to being like, okay, dude, you're even out for a month. I mean, he grabbed him, he had an issue, Titus supposedly said that he knows that he was in the wrong, but not
really Titus.
Not 60, definitely not 90. When I heard 90, I was like, are you kidding me? I know Rico, I said, man, that means he got no WrestleMania.
That's right. No
then all of a sudden, immediately it drops to 60. Like they were thinking about the days, and I'm like, man, I'm going to need this guy for WrestleMania. So,
no, I just think, I think Vince said, you know what, I am being a little excessive, but he never let nobody beat him.
Right, and I just kept it like I said. I mean, if I was doing the fining, if I'm gonna include a hefty load of money, then that means I'm shortening the days. Like I said, like a week off the road. That means that you miss two major shows. If it happened to fall on the pay-per-view week, and then guess what? You miss that too. Your penalty does fit the crime. I'm not gonna make a special arrangement for you because but 30 or 60 days.
But he's already losing money.
Oh yeah,
at the event.
Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, now with him being suspended, he can't go and do. He can't do no charity work.
He sits at home for 2 months.
And it's just that's a very, very outlandish punishment to me. Whether you're trying to clean up the horseplay or whatever you want to call it.
Use an example.
I mean, come on now. That's just.
Well, let me say this, Don. I dug a little deep with the Batista deal, and Batista left for that particular reason. There is no bleeding in WWE anymore, and Batista bled by a legitimate bust open from his forehead, and Vince fined him $100,000, and that's when Batista put in his time to leave.
Wow.
He thought that was so excessive. He thought Vince wasn't looking out for him, and that's the reason why he told Titus to just leave. So that's pretty harsh.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
About something that you didn't do on purpose.
Do it on purpose.
Yeah. So
man, dude, make sure they don't get that hangnail during the match, ladies.
$500,000.
Come on, ladies.
$500,000.
Watch out.
Yeah. No black fingernail.
What about what is who was the one that was bleeding like freight train?
Well, it was Brock Lesnar. He bled every pay-per-view.
Yeah, Brock.
Yeah. What? That's $200,000. I mean, what? Mm-hmm. So you can see that it's not fair that you and like I said, another thing is they indicated that I bet if it was John Cena who grabbed Vince, he wouldn't have reacted that way. We can't say that because John Cena didn't grab him. So we can say anything. True. We can say anything we want to say. We don't know how Vince would react with someone else grabbing him or whatnot.
And like I said, I mean, look, we do know for sure that Titus grabbed him. Like I said, if you guys haven't had a chance to watch the video and you want to know, you can go to YouTube and you punch in Joe Cronin. It's the only link that I know, but it's still up. Go to Joe Cronin's show and have a look at it. Like it'll say Titus O'Neil suspended 90 days. And then if you go down the link where it says show more and you click it, then you'll see the little link, boom, and you watch it. It's only like 6 seconds long, but you can clearly see that he made effort to grab Vince.
And you can definitely see the shove to where Vince shoved him like right in the midst of the camera when he pushes him out.
And then immediately you see Titus walk off to the other side. So
with his head down.
Like, oh no, this isn't what I wanted at all. I just, like I said, do I think that the punishment is obsessive? Absolutely. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Well, you said he could have taken a different avenue.
I definitely could. I mean, especially like at the time, I didn't even know that he was getting fined money. Now you're telling me you got fined on top of money, like I said. So if you're going to fine a guy money, and I'm sure it's not a little bit coming out of his pocket. Right? So if you're going to fine him money, like I said, you give him a week. And if you want to go 2 weeks, I totally understand because he did reach through people to pull Vince to him, but no more than 14 days. on top of a heavy fine that you're giving somebody. And if you're not going to give them the heavy fine, like I said, then 2 weeks to a month tops. And even then, I think if you go the whole month, that you've done an injustice.
He's losing both. He's losing money and he's losing time on television, and he's sitting at home. So yeah, either way, that's what Don thought.
Yeah. So guys, that is what I think, and it's a very it's a situation that I hope just gets resolved early. I hope that both can meet mains.
Yeah, put it out quick.
And it's not good for the company. It's not good for Vince. It's not good for Titus. It's a black eye on what was a sad but yet positive week in the WWE with Daniel Bryan's retirement, and for it to happen on the day when he's leaving on the stage, made it that much more sad.
Hey, I'm just reading stuff into it. That's what we do. This could have been Vince's setup. He could have deliberately tried to sabotage Daniel Bryan's deal. I mean,
you're right.
You people really got to know Vince. Vince is all about Vince. He's all about money, and he's all about putting himself out there. Even though you're getting that negative attention from the social media, that still bring attention to the WWE, and it still bring attention to Vince McMahon, which caused people to watch, which caused people to listen. So he could be playing it also. You know, he really can. So we just have to look, wait for the rest of this week and see what comes up this week and see if anything new comes about or whatnot. Trust me, it's going to be in the media and whatnot. And we'll pick up on it and we'll report it to you.
Now, guys, as always, we thank you guys for watching our show.
Thank you.
You guys want to hit the like button, that's cool. I actually would just like to start getting some comments, just so that we can kind of see where people are at.
Positive or negative.
Positive or negative, because negativity comments don't get us down. It just makes us strive for something better. We enjoy really anything, like I said, like likes. I just enjoy seeing our videos being viewed myself, but remember that we will post this video up Saturday because I go into work at midnight, so it'll be like I'll probably post it right as soon as I get up on there. So it'll be up early Saturday morning. Like I said, we appreciate you guys watching. Remember that for this particular segment, if you guys are interested in knowing what I think about a certain topic, just drop it in the comments. Say, hey, who do you think Undertaker's gonna face, and and I'll tell you who I think, and I'll tell you why I think. Whatever you guys got. Try to keep it wrestling related. I mean, if you got something really off the wall, still try to answer that too. I don't know.
Michael Jackson.
But anyways, so we don't know what's gonna happen on Monday.
Well, it's the send off week to the pay per view, so we don't know what's going to happen Monday. We do know what's going to happen on Thursday.
We'll again have the Beast
at 11 years of not being on SmackDown,
and
so
we know that it's these are the final two shows. So next week we will on Tuesday we'll have the Raw recap. On Friday we'll have SmackDown recap, Rico's Rumor Report, what does Don think, and our Fastlane predictions, which is always that's probably one of my favorite things I look forward to. I've been terrible so far. Rico did really, really good. Royal Rumble. So what's funny for me is I start calling things in advance, and then it's what ends up happening. I call it months ago, but when it comes to an actual prediction for a pay-per-view, I just not.
You go the opposite way.
Yeah, I mean it's just like the Super Bowl. I thought the Panthers were going to kill them. Yeah. Obviously, the Broncos won. We didn't talk about that at all, but congratulations, Peyton. Go out to the sunset. Again, like I said, this week wrestling was really, really good all the way around.
And next week going to be more interesting.
And I'm hoping that it is also good. And also, if you got a special someone, remember that Sunday's Valentine's Day.
Well, I got two special someone.
Yeah, do you?
I got my wife and I got Sasha Banks, so I got to make sure I send both of those young ladies something.
Yes, Sasha will probably be looking for legit roses.
Mm-hmm. Or another boss ring.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Me, I don't have anybody, but
He's gonna get somebody. Trust me. That's why they call him the Don Juan.
But
just gotta hang.
But
it
gonna be it should be fun. Everybody should really although I'm not one of those people who think that Valentine's Day is I think it's a neat holiday, but I think that you should tell that someone that you love and let them know that every single day. So every day can technically be Valentine's Day. We just pick a day, a year that we're supposed to tell people and show people that we love them and spend money. But realistically, you should do that every day if you have someone special, because love's awesome. We got Daniel and Bree. So with that, guys,
that's tremendously awesome.
You guys have a fantastic weekend.
Definitely.
Enjoy Valentine's Day. Look for us on Tuesday.
I'm Brother Rick.
I'm Brother Don Juan.
We're out.
We're out.